Hello everyone, it's me, Chaff Commander Coffee, and I'm back after, well, quite some time, with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to be playing some more drafts. I'm not doing this on stream. I've been feeling a bit ill recently. You can probably tell my voice is a little gone, but gonna do my best, and yeah. As far as the rest of the series and stuff go, I've got them on the works. I have to edit the videos as well, and I'm not very good at that, so it's taking a bit longer than I would hope. But they are in progress. Right. Now, if you hear me coughing, like I said, I haven't been very well earlier this week, so we'll see what we can do. All right. Bit more Eldraine drafting. Ooh, Torbuchet. Well, Torbuchet is pretty good. Huh. So far I've had a lot of success with green-black decks. Particularly the food decks, they tend to be really good. Otherwise we've got Beanstalk Giant's really good. Keeper of Fables is really good. Heraldic Banner is fine in monocolor decks. Ardent Veil Tactician is good. Secret Keeper's good. I see a lot of people playing Mill. There's another reason to be playing a black deck is to get some Forever Youngs, because they help a lot against the Mill deck, because they'll mill you out all your creatures, you put all your creatures back into your deck, and then you just have gas for the rest of the game and they can't keep up. Right, but you know what, let's go with Torbuchet. We'll see if we can build a mono red deck. Let's do it. Immediately feel bad because there's no red cards in this pack, but, well, except Scorching Dragonfire, which is like an easy pick, so let's try mono red, see how it goes. Oh, another Scorching Dragonfire. Well, don't mind if I do. Trebuchet. Trebuchet is pretty good. With Torbuchet on board, it bolts people, so yeah, let's take Trebuchet. Rimrock Knight or Ogre Errant. I do like the Ogre Errant. It's one of the beefier bodies in red. Rimrock Knight is very, very good. But I think Ogre Errant's probably a safe pick. Joust. It's a red fight card. It is a red fight card. So I think we're going to pick that up. Skullknocker Ogre. Fine with that. Another big beat people up red card. Embereth Paladin is fine. The other alternative is to pick up Scalding Cauldron, but we did just pick up 2 Dragonfires and they are common, so we'll probably find some more. So let's pick up creatures. Don't like Fling so much, but I'll stick it in the sideboard. Shambling Suit or Golden Egg. Golden Egg might be a good include to splash cards if we need it. So I'll pick up the egg. It's not bad. It's still food. Jousting Dummy's fine. Nothing I really care about here. I guess I'll take a turtle. I will pick up all the glitters and another fling. Oh, I don't want that in the deck. Let's put that in the sideboard. Black Lance Paragon. Now that's a very good one. Then there's Grumgully. Grumgully is very good. We're going to have lots of non-humans in red. And he is a good splash card as well, so it's another reason to be... Yeah, I'll pick up Grumgully. I think that's definitely a worthy pick. Might be worth picking up some... Oh, Burning Yard Trainers. These guys are perfect. The more of these you can get, the better, if you're playing red. Right. Ooh, Weaselback Redcap or the Raging Redcap. I think the Raging Redcap has got a lot more. There's a lot more fun stuff you can do with him. Not so good on the curve, but we'll probably find some more Weaselbacks. We'll probably find more of both, to be honest. But I think I'll pick up the Raging Redcap. Another Joust or a Rimrock Knight. There's also the Henchwalker, which isn't bad, but it doesn't work so well with Torbuchet. think we want the Rimrock Knight over another Joust. Oh, 7 dwarves. Well, I don't think I want to run a deck with 1 dwarf, so... Embereth Paladin. Don't know if I want another Embereth Paladin. Could always pick up 7 dwarf in case we find more. They are common, so in theory we should see more of them, but we might not see very many because this is pick 5 and we've only got one more round to go. I think we'll pick up the red cat and have a 1-drop. Dwarven Mine's good. That will fit the deck nicely. Another Brimstone Trebuchet and more dwarves coming around. I do like having a Ginger Brute in the deck, but the Ginger Brute works really well in the green-black food deck because if you can get a Giant Skewer and stick it on top of the Ginger Brute, it's just really good. But I think we'll pick up another Trebuchet. They're just going to be really powerful with the old Torbran. Here I could pick up Frosty of the Wilds. That could be nice. Having Trample is good, but some of our bigger creatures are actually are human. You know, we've got the Embereth Paladin, we've got the Burning Eldraine. I think it's probably still worth running at least one of these, so I'll pick it up. Here, probably take the Ginger Brute. It's at least an aggro card. I don't like Blow Your House Down, but Ogre Errants are good. Yeah, not bothered with Shambling Suit. Guess I'll take a Tournament Grounds for the sideboard. Barge In. It's a pretty decent combat trick, honestly, so yeah, might as well take one. I guess I'll pick the uncommon for the Vault, and another Fling. Return of the Wild Speaker. If we're gonna run Grumgully, it might be worth picking up Return of the Wild Speaker. It is only 1 green, so it's not that bad to splash. Otherwise, we've got Lock Dragon or the Fireborn Knight. Now, both of those are very good. Fireborn Knight would probably fit the deck really well. Oh, that's hard. That is. I think the safer bet is to just pick up the Fireborn Knight. Honestly, so I think we'll grab him. Mad Ratter. Well, we don't really have any ways of drawing additional cards. Not really, so not too interested in Mad Ratter. Red Cap Raiders, though. That is, yeah, I could go with some Red Cap Raiders. Another Barge In. Possibly, I will stick it in the deck for now, but Red Cap Melee. Red Cap Melee is actually quite good. I think this is an underrated card, for sure. It's 1 red, instant speed. Yeah, sure, sacrifice a land, but you're not going to need more than, what, 5 lands? Yeah, we don't need more than 5 lands, so if we end up with 6 lands, yeah, it's perfectly reasonable to use it. I will take Crash and Drawbridge, and I probably will run it as well. Crash and Drawbridge is wonderful. It might even be worth running a single copy of Rope and Keep as a late game beat stick if we need it. I'll put that in and we'll consider it. Okay, Dwarven Mine or another Scorching Dragonfire. I really can't turn down Scorching Dragonfire, just can't do it. Cannot do it. Puppet's fine, not so good in an aggro deck. Scarecrow might be a possible include to fix mana for Grumgully, but I'll stick it in the sideboard. It's not something I'm likely to play. I'll pick up another Jousting dude. I don't know. Yeah, just pick the turtle for sideboard. Not gonna run it. Gargle because we have the option of playing it. But we're not going to. Treefo, Curious Pair, and Mystic Sanctuary. Cool. Right, how many cuts we got to make? 4 cuts. I think we can easily cut 1 barge in. How much do we want Frosty of the Wilds? It's only non-human, so I'm going to cut that because we do have a decent number of humans in the deck. Grumgully is non-humans as well, and splashing for him might be a bit of a meh. So if we cut him and the golden egg, then we're looking at just a mono-red deck, which seems fine to me. We've got no other red creatures to add to the deck. As far as our other lineup of, we don't need the Signpost Scarecrow, so that's for sure. I think we could give this a bash. If we get to a board stall, we can just wait for Torbrand, so that's quite nice. A fling might even be a good idea with things like Roving Keep or the Embereth Paladins in the deck, just as a possible way of lava axing our opponent's face. It's expensive, but sometimes that's all you need. Don't know what I'd cut for it. I like the idea of having double Trebuchet and then just stalling for Torbrand. Yeah, screw it, let's just go with this. I should probably name the deck. Torbuchet. There you go. It's like Torbrand and Trebuchet. It's a high IQ pun, I don't know if you get it, but... Right. Let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed we can get some good games. So I played a decent amount of the Eldraine drafts. I know GRN is currently available to draft right now, but GRN's the next set to get rotated out. And on top of that, I'm not a massive fan of GRN drafting. It's kind of just force Boros or go Dimir, because those are the colours worth playing. This hand's fine. This hand is more than fine. Opponent had to mull, that's a good start. That's always a good start. I'm very unlikely to want to red cap melee on the very first turn. This could be mill. Are we going to get Secret Keepered? We are going to get Secret Keepered. We mill 2 lands and 2 worthwhile cards. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the Trebuchet online and then just start dropping knights and bashing our opponent in the face. Menace is going to really help things like the red cap go through. That's more mill. Another land, okay, that's fine. We did lose the Ogre though, which is a bit of a problem. Ogre would have been nice because it's one of our 4 power creatures that can just punch through Secret Keepers. Although, as long as we get the Trebuchet online, we should be okay, because that's going to do a decent amount of damage over the course of the game, especially if we can find Torbrand. Blue hasn't got any removal, it's just got the ability to bounce our stuff. I will tap the drawbridge to activate the Trebuchet after they've declared past attackers. They're probably holding up didn't say please, which is a bit sad. But... So what we're going to do is we're going to tap 1, we're going to red cap melee and kill the Secret Keeper. See if they want to use their counterspell for that. They're going to bounce the Secret Keeper, aren't they? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Well, at least we don't have to sacrifice a land. That's a plus. And then we just drop the Trebuchet again. So if they want to use the Secret Keeper, are they still going to hold up counter magic? I assume so. Okay, there's another 4 cards in the bin. Lost a Bargain, Jousting, Ogre. Okay. And they're holding a count spell, of course. I'm going to try and drop the red cap because I feel like it's less useful than the Ogre Errant as just a generic beat stick. And I want to bait that counter spell out. Just happy to think of 1. Get milled for another 3. 2 lands and Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute would have been nice, that would have helped us increase the clock on them. I can't imagine they've got a huge amount of extra mill cards. That might be a problem. The Brimstone Trebuchets do have reach, but they're not really tough enough. They find another owl. That's a good card, that is. That's a pretty good card. Okay. Drop another Torbuchet. Getting our opponent 1. Pass. Well, we don't care how much damage they do to us, because if we're gonna die, it's probably due to being milled. We haven't lost Torbran yet, so we could top deck Torbran and just bolt our opponent for 6, which would be ideal, obviously. We'll see. I don't think Torbran counts as a knight, so we can't do silly untap stuff, but Folio fancies. I see. He's gonna just mill us for 2. He could also have another counter spell. We do not want to block that. Pass. Okay, so give the Trebuchet haste. So they've got 7 turns to either mill us or do something. Now, any Scorching Dragonfires deal with the Arcanist Owls, and we've only milled 1, so we've got another 2 in the deck. I will play that mountain because we're like... Okay, fair enough. Oh, there goes Torbran. Feels bad, man. That was actually three pieces of gas. Though if we can get Roving Keep down, then problem solved. They want to block? I'd block if I were you. Yeah, that's what I thought. I won't tap the Trebuchets yet, just to give my opponent the inkling that I might actually block with them. The thing is, if he declares all of his, he has to play Secret Keeper to block the Ogre Errant. Yeah, so that's some mana out of the way. Let's do the rest. We've still got 11 cards in our deck, and the Folio doesn't mill us very quickly. Folio does not mill us quickly at all. Corridor Monitor, okay. So... probably should have attacked with the owl before playing that. He could have had it back as a blocker. So he's only got 2 mana, so he can't counterspell us. He could draw a card to set up a mill the next turn. There's Roving Keep. That's good. Because Roving Keep gets Trample as well, so that turns into a 7/7 Trampler, which is very nice. There's no point attacking with the Errant because he won't get through. But our opponent has to mill us 10 cards before we get a chance to attack with the Roving Keep, or he dies. Pretty much. So he's going to draw us a card with Folio. This is going to be very close. This is going to be a very close game. Unfortunately, these guys are not... they are not, what do you call it? Knights. Pulling the 1 mana Goblin Knight would be really, really good right now. So he can mill us for 1 with Folio, or he could just make us draw cards, honestly, at this point. I think he's holding up counter spells. Okay. Well, let's give the key trample. Let's go to combat. I don't want to play any. I will play the mountain out of my hand. So he can kill the Ogre Errant, or he can block the Roving Keep damage. I mean, he might not realise that the Keep has got trample. It looks like he does, but... Okay. Damage. Uh-oh, that's not good. Wait, no, that's really good. Oh, no, it's not, because he's sending the bloody Keep back to our hand. That's really bad. Huh. Okay. So he's going to make us draw 2 with the Folio, then we're going to be down to 6 cards and we're going to die. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. I think he had just, unfortunately, drew just what he needed there. Wait, what? Oh, I suppose he can just he can just do it like that as well. Yeah. Yeah, he drew just what he needed with the runaway together there. What's our last 2 cards? Bit of a shame losing our first game to Mill, but it happens. Mill's quite strong as an archetype in this draft. Lost 2 cards around, sorry. Yep, unfortunately that's how it beat. If we had have got the Red Cap melee on the Secret Keeper, there's all sorts of little things like that, you know. If we had have got Red Cap melee to resolve on the Secret Keeper that early in the game, wouldn't have had a chance to bounce it back twice. So there you go. That would have been another 8 cards they have to chew through. Okay, this hand works, yeah. Giving Jousting Dummy Menace is really quite strong, because they have to commit 2 creatures under it, and if you've got the mana back, you can just pump it up like 2-3 times, depending on how long the game's gone on for. Make for a... Ooh, do we want to be super greedy is the question. Or do we want to dump Jousting Dummy? I think since we're playing first, we just want to dump the Jousting Dummy and see if we can't get it through. Depending on if our opponent actually plays anything. In the group, okay. So they're playing some sort of food deck, presumably. I will dump Jousting Dummy, because that basically means they can't swing with the Ginger Brute, unless they're willing to commit. Okay, yeah, they're fine. Right. Yeah, let's swing with the Jousting Dummy and see what they do. Are they going to trade? Are they going to trade that? And then they're going to eat the Ginger Brute? No? Okay, what are they holding mana up for? Oh, here comes Torbuchet. I'm quite happy taking a Ginger Brute for a Jousting Dummy, because if they've got a Giant Skewer, that's basically free damage. Every round they can just play for nothing. Okay, let's drop a Skull Knocker Ogre. Just going to mess with their hand and allow us to punch through their creatures. Have they got any more land? Split Swordmaster, okay. That does make for some awkward attacks, in all honesty. I think I want to drop the Red Cap Raiders first. Do we throw the Skull Knocker Ogre into it? Not a great idea, we'll just hold it back. In theory, we kill them just by killing them with the Trebuchet, so there's no need to rush. Our opponent seems to be a bit stuck for mana. Not attacking, cool. Dwarven Mine, perfect. Get Dwarf. Right, I'm quite happy to attack with the Raiders and the Ogre. And I'm going to tap the Dwarf down to give it 4/3 trample. That way, if they want to trade, we can get rid of one of their good blockers. They just take it? What? That seems dangerous. Okay. I will accept that. I will accept that. And they just play a Cauldron Familiar, and that's it. Ooh, Burning Arbitrator. That's pretty tasty. Oh boy. I'm gonna put the Burning Arbitrator on the stack first. So in response to that, I can tap the Trebuchet. I'll have to put full control on, or else it fucking up. Let's just swing at our opponent with the team. I reckon you probably should have. I'm not saying like you should have 100% blocked 8 damage going face against red, but probably would have been a good idea. So we've got 3 creatures with trample, so his best blocks are to put Swordmaster under the Ogre, I guess. Yep. Put the Curious Pair under the Ogre Errant. Oh, he's going to kill the Ogre. You die, sir, if you do that, I think. No, maybe he doesn't. He gains 2 life, it puts him on 10. Sir, you die. I do hope you understand how maths works. Yeah, you're still dead. Maybe he just forgot about the Trebuchet, right? I don't think there was any coming back from that. Like, you know, however you kind of swing it, that was not a situation he was coming back from. Well, we got a win. That's a good thing. Good start. A bit of an unfortunate first game, but Mill is, like I said, it's just an archetype that sometimes gets you. And it's an archetype people have now learned to draft a lot more consistently than they were early on. At first people were like, you might be able to play Mill, it's not that good, but the bots just always pass Overwhelming Apprentices. I've seen literally Overwhelming Apprentice as the last card in the pack, and it's a really good blue 1-drop. It just is, so it's very strange that they do that, but that is how it be. Yeah, I'll keep this. Why not? I've got 2 Dragonfires, and we're against red something. I could buff their Gingerbrew if I felt like it. Okie dokie. They got any... no 2-drops? Okay. Well, we've got Trebuchet, that's good. Apologies again for any coughing, it's just me not feeling very well. Okay, so Ginger Brute's going to go in. It's going to do another 1 damage. Play a Giant Skewer. I'm going to wait for them to try and equip that, I think. Actually, no, screw that. Goodbye, Ginger Brute. They're tapped out, I'd rather just get rid of it. Go, Trebuchet. Do work. We get Dwarf Mine as well, so we're going to get some more creatures on board. Oh, we get Arrow. Okay. It's a slight nuisance. Can we deal with the Errant? Technically we can. We double block it. They go to kill the Trebuchet, and then... Actually, we just block it with the Dwarf and then just Dragonfire. So do I want to play the Knight so I can get plays? Yeah. In this particular situation, I want to get the Rimrock Knight down. Because if we draw land, we can play Burning Yard Trainer, which makes Rimrock Knight a lot more. Okay, well they can't equip the Giant Skewer, they're probably still going to attack. Yeah, they're still going to attack. 4. Goodbye Knights. Thing for 1. Okay, well... Oh crap. This is why you've got to set full control before, because otherwise the game doesn't think that you want to tap your creature. It's a little bit sad, but there you go. My bad. I still sometimes get thrown off by how the game wants you to interact with certain things like that. No need to attack. So they're going to equip the Oathsworn Knight, presumably. Which is a bit of a pain in the arse, honestly. They're going to attack? Oh, well, I'll just let it go through then. Yeah, sure, buddy. No problem. Just hit me in the face. You don't get food if you hit players, you only get food if you hit creatures. Another Reef Soul. That's fine, that's fine. Ogre Errant, perfect. So we can afford to get hit by the Knight again, and unless they've got pumps or removal, they've got 2 cards in hand. One of them's probably a creature, or a spell. I'm going to let this through and assume they don't have 2 pumps. We can go down to 5. We can make the Burning Yard Trainer Menace, so they can't block that. We can then barge in to give the Ogre Errant. That's a bold strategy, Con. Let's see if it pays off. Let's see if it pays off. I get the distinct feeling it won't. There's another Trebuchet. I mean, I may as well play it. Just in case. Just in case. Right, so you, sir, you die unless you eat food. Ah, now you're tapped out. Opponent concedes. I don't know why he swung with the Knight there. That was real ballsy. Oh, we got a pack. I'll open that up when we get the packs from the draft as well. That was... some people have got big balls, that's for sure. And sometimes that makes the big balls a real easy target. Can't just go turning your shit sideways, sir. Well, otherwise you get smacked. There is a crack back on the whip. Right, well, 2 wins, not bad. How's the deck performing? I reckon it's going to be another one of those drafts where you build around a card and then you never see it the entire draft. It's going to be one of those drafts. It happens way too regularly when I pull one card and go, nice. That makes for a good archetype to work around. You just never see it. Never see it. This hand works. It's got 2 bolts for creatures, and got some creatures, and it's got some mana. These are all things that are quite important when you play Magic. Look, I got that funny stupid fox as well, yeah. I got the Mastery Pass, yeah. Well, I got so much gold and gems, like, I don't actually pay for any of it, I just get it because I play enough Magic. And by play enough Magic, I mean normally I only play to get the 4 wins for the bunch of gold. They lost Moonlit Scavengers, which is a really good card for control. We lost Trebuchet, so I think we're okay. We're okay with that trade. Mantle of Targets. Huh. Oh, there's Torbuchet. Nice. I'm gonna hope they equip Eye Collector with the Mantle. Do we score? I don't think we do Scorching Dragonfire because the Trebuchet deals with the Eye Collector. And it's just as likely they mill something good that we mill something good. The Rogan Keep is not like be all and end all. I mean, we got Eldraine, so that is a card I would much rather than Dragonfire because I absolutely hate Tempting Witch. I hate Tempting Witch. She's a bastard. That's like 1 or 2 copies of Tempting Witch are like the cornerstone of every single damn food deck I've made. Being able to just like over the course of a stall just like dove your opponent like 9. Oh fuck. Oh, why? This again, I said every time I get a card that I build around, I never get to play it. Because shit like this happens. And now my opponent has Torbuchet. That's just my opponent doesn't realise Trebuchet's got reach. So there is a small victory to be had here. Yeah, it's got reach, sir. Oops. Yeah, oops. Oops indeed. Oops. You got my fucking Torbuchet. You get no mercy, sir. You get no mercy. God damn it, man. At least we can swing at them with the... If they tap out for Torbuchet... Do they tap out for Torbuchet? Yeah, they do. Okay, that's good. Okay, 1. So what I can't do is just swing at them with everything. So what we're going to do is we drop the drawbridge, and we're going to swing with everything, and we're going to tap the drawbridge. So that what they'll do is they'll block the 1/1, but they know I have a Dragonfire. Haha. Do you trade for the Red Cap Raiders? Okay, he's trading for the Raiders, that's fine. That's fine. That's a trade I'm happy to take. I can still hold up Dragonfire, so all is good. What has our opponent got? He's probably got stuff that he can't play because of Dragonfire in his hand. Or he's got Stonecoil Serpent. He might just have a 6/6. That is something he might have. We're gonna play the Errant first. Oh, I should have tapped Trebuchet. Whoops. Again, it should it shouldn't automatically pass the turn when there's like an interaction like that, but whatever. I don't think there's anything you can do in the options for that, is there? No, there's nothing in the options that lets you that's automatically set to allow that. Moonlight Scavenger, okay. That's an interesting thing he wants to put back on top of the deck. So he's going to put Mantle on Stone Coil. So now it's a 7-8. And we're going to do our best to completely ignore the fact that our opponent has a 7-8. He's going to have to hit us 3 times to kill us. So I might put the Dwarf under it, but not yet. Because the Dwarf is damage that can go face for the time being. No blocks. So what else have they got? I mean, they might just eat the food, honestly, with their spare mana. That would be a perfectly reasonable thing to do. So tap the Trebuchet. Drop Hasty Boy. Untap Trebuchet. Whack face for 9. They heal for 3, so we hit them for 6, they go down to 9. Unless I've got removal. No, I think it's just passing priority in case they want to eat the food. Which looks like they're going to, yeah. What do they bounce with the Scavenger? That's what I'm curious about. What are they going to bounce with the Scavenger? I guess they could just bounce the token. That would be a reasonable... Because that takes a chump blocker off our board. If they bounce the drawbridge, they force us to block with the Trebuchet, but I'm not going to block, because I doubt they've got reach. Or 4 points of reach. Like, say they had Lash of Thorns, that's 2 points. Like, I've got these, or like Forbidden Fruit. These are things that I keep in mind. The black has reach, but that's like, what, 2 cards? And it only does 2 damage. So I think we're safe. Yeah, take the token out because it stops, yeah. That is a fair play. Fair play indeed. So they're going to swing at us for 7. We're going to take it. No, they're not. What? Sir. Sir. That is a very curious play. Right, so they have to double block the Embereth Paladin, or they block the Knight Errant. If they just block the Knight Errant, they die. Oh, sir. Oh, sir. Oh. I almost feel sorry for you, but I don't. I really don't. Good day. Why would you... Why? I don't understand that from people. Why don't you play around +2/+2? Like, literally 2 damage. I don't know, that's greed, man. Greed. Hey, he had that game in the bag. That game was in the bag. It was smart that he held back the Stonecore Serpent. But the idea of holding back the Serpent would have been to block the Embereth Paladin, right? Otherwise you don't need 2 blockers. That... mind blown. Like, his idea of playing conservatively, he didn't then follow. Which is a bit... Unless he didn't realise that's how it works. I guess that is totally... I could red cap melee that, but I don't want to yet. Because it's quite possible he commits more wards. And then it becomes a better target. He's got more wards, so we're not going to block that. I'm going to swing with the dummy because he won't. Yeah, he won't block that. Okay. Let's see what he plays. I'm more interested to see what he plays first. Crystal Slipper. Okay. He's going to equip that to one of the dwarves. I'm just letting him tap out mana first, basically. Okay, so now we're going to Scorching Dragonfire that dwarf. Crystal Slipper trigger fails. He's going to try and... And we're going to drop Trebuchet first. 2. So that was a pretty good opening for us. Giant Skewer, no creatures to attach it to. Oh, that feels bad, man. That feels bad. I'm going to just play the drawbridge and then pump the dummy. I should have swung and then pumped, but nah, if he had removal, he would use it, so... This way I can give the knight, I can give the ogre haste. Wait, what? He's not even... Oh, I suppose he can't really draw the star. Okay, so what we do is drop the errant. Oh, whoops, should have tapped. Okay, right, let's swing with everything. So he gets a food, but the more important thing is we get rid of his creature. We want to try and keep his board clear of creatures as much as possible. And we're a paladin. You know, just go for it. He's going for it. That's ballsy. Again, we've got some ballsy players online today. So he's going to equip the skewer to the paladin. You got removal? He's got food, he hasn't got any removal or anything. Okay, end turn. He's gonna eat food, goes to 8. So, does he tap to get the giant skewer? Okay, well, we'll tap that. He's gonna equip a giant skewer. Now, if we top deck a creature, he may just be dead, so he does swing. We're not going to block. Okay. He should have equipped the shoes as well, really. Okay, well now he equips them. That 1 damage could matter. Oh boy, that's filth. You get +2/+1. You get to come in with haste. Oh boy. Oh, smash! Good game! Grimrock Knight! Coming in, being a little bastard of a dwarf. Wait, we can rate matches now? We're allowed to rate matches now? That's new. That's news to me. Oh, once again, I will reiterate, this is a draft where we're not actually allowed to play no, that's not actually a rule. I'm not actually playing with some weird rule towards the draft, but we just won't see Torbrand or be allowed to play him when we do. Because that's how building archetypes works in draft. And the one game we get to play him and he goes onto the board, he'll get red cap melee'd. Or something similar. And it will feel real bad. And it will be that the one time we do play him, we won't have a Trebuchet to even get slight value out of it. It will just be Torbrand comes down, Torbrand dies, feels bad. Our opening hand's been really good. Or at least, like, yeah, not bad. Which is really weird. I tend to have quite bad luck with drawing lands or like getting flooded, but that hasn't really happened in any of these games. They lost the Ginger Brute, they lost a forest. Do they have a forest? They do have a forest. Locked Flamejack. That is a pain in the arse. Well, let's get Jousting Dummy down because the Gargoyle can't actively block it if we hold 3 mana up. And then mill again. We lost the Red Cap Raiders, they lost the Forest, they created food. Goodbye Tempting Witch, this is a knight, so take it. Good face, they won't block, 4 damage goes through. I could have saved that for the red cap. I am very well aware of that. Before anybody makes comments. Any comments? Could have saved it for the double striker, but yeah, I think we're doing just fine. We lost the Rimrock Knight. Oh, Rosethorn Halberd though. Okay, so they play the Foulmire Knight. Okay, swing with the Jousting Dummy. Are they going to block? Are they going to block? They are going to. They're going to. That is a very interesting trade, sir. I don't agree with that trade in any way, shape, or form. I would much rather keep my Death Toucher than just take 2 damage. You're on 15 life. I think you can with food. Presumably, you're playing a deck with some food in it. Garenbrig. That's scary. That's a scary card. I'm gonna swing with the Spellknocker. If he blocks, I'll just Dragonfire it. And I'm also gonna Dragonfire the Gargoyle. Just whilst we're at it. Just to be mana efficient. I could have saved it, but chances are he was going to start pumping the Gargoyle and going face with it. I don't mind that, again, Eye Collector gets blocked for the Trebuchet. Questing Beast! Oh. Aim. Don't queue me up against people with Questing Beast. I don't even get allowed, I'm not even allowed to play Torbuchet, like, jeez. You just drop Questing Beasts on me? That feels bad, man. That feels bad. Well, at least our opponent hasn't really got any. Aside from Questing Beast, they haven't really got anything, right? Right. What are they playing now? Another Questing Beast? Questing Beast? Oh, just Tree Folk. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, this is probably a GG. So what do we need to pull? We need to pull Red Cat Melee. Oh, that's a Garenbrig Carver. Oh dear. To be fair, it wasn't playing around Insatiable Hunger, so that was bad of me. If we play 5-1 Knight, we can't block Questing Beast, but we can't. That was not what we needed to pull. Yeah, I needed Red Cat Melee there. And it wouldn't have been like a good solution. It would have been a solution, but not a good one. Oh well. We've got 4 wins already, so I'm quite happy with the draft with 4 wins. But it would be nice to get some more. It's always nice to get more wins. Probably play a couple more. I'd probably fit a couple more drafts in after this one. Let's see. Saul. Letter Johnny. Ooh, we have a turn 1 play. We also have Torbrand. And a bunch of Dragonfires. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, okay, it's only Foulmire. I was going to say, please don't be cat. Please don't be cat. Too many times I have stomped over people with literally oven and cat, nothing else. I'm sure it happens to everybody in standard as well, but oven and cat, man, it's just really good. It's just really good. Alright, attack with a red cap. He's gonna block it. He is gonna block it. Why are people throwing away their Death Touchers? Why are people doing that? You shall tempt no longer. Right, now we just need land. That's not land. That's not land. Take it. Right, so now we need land, and we're good. Land, no problem. Apparently Friday, okay. Sure. That's not land. Right, go Ginger Brute. Offer the trade. He doesn't want to take it, feels bad. Doesn't want to take the Ginger Brute trade. He should be careful, we might have slippers. Okay, so we're going to get hit 3. That it? Oh, he's got no land either. Oh, land! Go Trebuchet. See, he's gonna sacrifice food, so I have to block with the Trebuchet. I'm gonna feel bad. Yeah, I'm gonna feel bad. Oh well, at least we took his healing out, right? We took some of his healing out. Maybe he doesn't. He's not going. Oh, greed, greed, greed. That's some greed, sir. Well, I have to Dragonfire, or else he's gonna do shenanigans. So fuck you, man. Fuck you and your Marrowleaf Rider. I don't want none of that shit. No, I'm just gonna tap. He ain't got haste. What haste is in black green? Ha! It's that knight. Just to let you guys know, there is that knight who's like hasty in black green. But what is his hand? Is it like instant speed removal? I'm not gonna drop Torbrand yet. Torbrand's like a sneaky bolt. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh. Ha! I got to tap. Get wrecked, sir. So he baited the Tide, not the Torbrand. So we're winning. We're winning this. Because we can literally just sit behind Trebuchet. We can quite happily sit behind Torbuchet with the Torbrand on board. Yeah, that's right, that's a Torbrand. Have you got an answer for the Torbrand? If you don't have an answer for the Torbrand, you're about to have a really bad day. Oh. Well, take my Trebuchet to 3 anyway. Well, that got rid of another, you know, oh, for God's sake. I guess I would actually rather have the Jousting Dummy in this situation. Why, you may ask? Well, that's simple, because the Jousting Dummy can be pumped to increase his damage. Which in this case, it may actually be relevant. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Whatever. I don't think we can go on the offense. We're going to have to block with everything to kill the tree folk, and we lose everything if we do that. So instead, we're just going to block with the Ginger Brute, I think, and then sack the Ginger Brute for life. But he's got, what, 6 life banked? This is one of the things about the... If he didn't have the removal for Torbrand, we'd probably still be in this game. But because he had the removal for Torbrand, we don't have any chance of being able to punch him. Because he can just drop the Reaper when he gets 1 more mana. I don't know what we can top deck that saves this game, but there's a chance. Actually, I should probably think a mountain is probably not going to do it, so we'll look there. Well, 4 wins. That's pretty solid. I won't complain about 4 wins. Slightly above 50%. Do we get the bonus pack? Oh, we got the bonus pack! Oh, it's definitely worth it then. It's always worth it when you get the bonus pack. Let's open these packs up, see what we get. Oh, pack number 1. We got, oh, Sir Conrad. And Sundering Stroke. Not seen anyone play around with that in Standard. Actually, no, I think I saw one person play with Sundering Stroke. I wouldn't mind seeing like an Irencrag feat Sundering Stroke deck. I reckon that would be pretty cool. You need like a bunch of like red card draw, maybe like Merchant's Prevail and like lots of discard stuff. I could see it work. What do we get here? Dance of the Lance. Everyone's favourite new Esper card. Yay! Esper. I do actually like playing Esper, to be fair, so. Plain Contender. One of the best knights in the set, actually. 3 mana for a 3/3, and he's only Devotion 1. It's just good. It's just really good. And it can find Knight, Aura, Equipment, or Legendary Artifact. And it's top 5. What? It's just like so much value. I could easily see this card being played when, as just a white include when the new Theros set comes out, because there's very likely to be a high number of auras in that set, because that's what Theros is. Theros is about enchantments. It's got loads of enchantments in the set anyway. So I can imagine Acclaimed Contender being a auto-include in some sort of aura-based beatdown deck. Definitely see that happening. Right, anyway, that was the draft. Hope you guys had fun, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be another draft, since I'll be playing a couple more today. Anyway, until then guys, it's been me, Chapman on Coffee. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.